Okay, here I am, live in the Bat Cave. This coming to you this week. Yes, I want to get some things off my chest. I guess about some issues that I want to address. It's like a common sense philosophy that's not being approached in a lot of respects, in many respects. For some reason, I don't know why, how in reality it's even getting by in a lot of society, but it is. It's just like a lot of stuff is just not even being thought about. That it's catching fire, gaining movement, but there's like no uh utility to it. I guess is the best way I would say it. Okay. Now what I've noticed though is this air of assumption instead of people going into situations and listening and investigating and then coming up with conclusions. Most are making premature judgments. And that is an issue, especially with cops. Especially with cops. I guess the racial profiling situation is it's getting out of hand. And in reality, our civil rights are being violated if we look a certain way. Me, I'm getting harassed just because I look a certain way, and it's just not cool. Especially if you've done so many things to society as I feel I have. I know I have definitely. So, that's just like just it's a waste of time for me. It's just like a lot of all right, like courts. I was thinking about how like inmates they go to court while they're in jail and they get whatever sentence and they're credited for time served. And I'm thinking whenever the courts or these things are brought against me, it's like my time is being taken up and my time is valuable. And, I should be compensated for my time in either or fashion. Either, hey, if I'm found guilty, hey, you've been in court so many hours and boom, boom, boom goes to your credit, so your ticket is paid for, at this point, sir, because of your time served, because you're a citizen of the community and so forth. And we wish, basically, it's something give backs, or acknowledgments, especially if you're a member of the community. I just feel like a lot of stuff is just really being overlooked, taken advantage and abused. I'm a citizen. I should get perks instead of abused. Like Orleans Parish. Orleans Parish citizens have to pay like $20 for a brake tag. Everybody else in Louisiana pays $10 once a year. At one point, New Orleans, you have to get a brake tag twice a year. Some stuff is just like, don't you make enough money from tourism? Like, and then I'm like working in certain things, so I'm helping tourism and, help me out, help me help you. It's like, don't help hurt me because you can, just because you can. And that's what it seems like. A lot of roles are not being, um, I guess, properly managed. That's where the next need to go. Proper supervision. A lack of proper supervision seems to be an issue in a lot of categories or a lot of areas in government, in just society in general. These people first off in a lot of sense, I'm meeting a lot of people. You can't tell them anything. They know it all. They don't even listen. And one big thing in communication is listening. You gotta hear to congregate your, you know, opinion. For the most part, most people. All right, there's a situation that I consider like the woman that finds a rat or a roach or something. All right, hysterical. All right, panicky. Right, blows things out of proportion. You're bigger than that thing. Just come on, man. So I don't get, but um, rash decisions. You know, a lot of times, it's heated lapses of judgment. You know, that's basically what happens. There's like overreactions, especially. It's not no. Don't justify your situation and dramatize it, and that's what it seems like the society is doing, having that influence and a lot of rash decisions, a lot of jumping to conclusions, a lot of blowing things out of proportion, a lot of assumptions. It's just come on, man, just hold on, hold your horses, and especially like say cops, you're a public servant. You're supposed to serve me. Help me out, dude. I live in this community. How you doing? Yeah, I've lived here for such and such a year. I worked over there. I did this. Get to know me instead of just, okay, I can do this because you black. I mean, we need more people in jail anyway and stuff. It's just like, don't feed the system. We got to help each other. And that's the real thing that we're failing. There's a lot of potential that is being shoved away lawfully. They want to say it, like that. Legal slavery, penitentiary, legal slavery. So it's happening now in today's society. I point out to everyone, look at the Mexican border. They're shooting, killing people indigenous to Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and California. Just really trying to get back to their homeland. They're Native American, Aztec Indians. They're really being shot, man, trying to cross the border to get back home. But America don't put it like that. Media doesn't, you know, give it to us like that, and so forth. But the reality, nobody wants the common sense approach reality about things. They don't want to hear that. They don't want. They don't want to hear the truth. The truth hurts. That's what I found. The truth hurts very, very much so to some people because their life is just so fake. So, just the way it is. This week's edition of Cedrick coming to you from the back, chilling. I love my kids. Hey, Attican. Hey, Hunter. Hey, Marley. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Harley. And love you. Love you all.